Welcome to the fish tank.
Hey everybody, Fishman here, and welcome to another video. When I first started doing these DIY filter comparisons, I had a picture in my mind of the top 2 or 3, maybe even 4 filters that would be at this point, as we're getting closer to the end now, that would have made it this far. And this certainly wasn't going to be one of them. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even going to include it because it is not a filter that you go out and say, hey, I'm going to buy an aquarium, put some fish in it, and I think I'll filter it with a diatom filter. It's not a standalone filter. It's designed to be an augment. It does a good job. It actually does a great job for what it's designed for, but it's not designed as a standalone filter. But we're not here for me to pick out the best filter. You can get my impressions from the comments I've done so far and the numbers I've given to each filter, and that'll give you a good idea what I think. But this is all about what you guys like, and this was the clear winner between the last 2 filters last week. And it's, like I said, it's getting really close to the end now, so this could take it all for sure. There are only a couple more of these videos to go. Now, the other one that someone requested was the leak-proof canister filter. Now, I don't have enough parts to put one of those together here, and I don't think the restrictions on being able to get to stores and all that stuff is going to be lifted before I finish this video series, so I decided to do something a little bit different. There is a variant of that filter that I'm planning on doing, and I'm hoping to have that built and do a video for it before I get to the end of this video series, so it can be part of that. Now, a couple of things had happened that allowed that to come to pass, and the one is I managed to get hold of one of my suppliers, and these 2 pumps you see are the air pump and the water pump. I managed to get a hold of one of each. The air pump simply because I want a backup, just in case how all this stuff is going to go. It may not become available later on, so I want to make sure I had a backup for the fish room. And the other is I wanted another one of those water pumps you see there so that I can do other projects. So those have arrived. So I have them now. And because I still, like I said, I can't get the PVC parts, I'm going to build one. I'm not going to really spoil too much for it, but I'm going to build it so that you guys can see how they work and the process that goes on as they mature. So anyway, let's get to what that filter is going to go up against. So the diatom filter is going to go up against this. This is the reverse flow undergravel filter hob with a planter aspect. And this is what it looked like when I first hooked it up. And as you can see, it's doing okay. It's got a number of shoots coming up. And I have footage, as we're going to get to in a bit, that shows what it looks like today. And it is actually doing really, really well. And the reason why I wanted to actually get that footage and do this one first above the other ones is I want to prune that back. So I wanted to show you what it looked like before I prune it, because I want it, like, you'll see as it gets there, I mean, they're getting quite tall, and I don't want to get too stringy, so I want to prune it back and encourage it to bush out some more. But anyway, we'll get to that in a little bit. So your comparison this week is between, oh, here you go, here it is here now. This is what it looks like now. So this filter here and the diatom filter. Which do you think is the better filter? And next week I will have it probably go up against the matten filter, which is the only one that's left. And then if I get that other variant done for the DIY leak-proof canister filter, that'll be the final comparison between that and whatever makes it through all these. Now, this filter's actually been doing quite well. As you can see, the plants are growing well. The only thing I've had to do to this so far is I had to clean the intake on that pump. The filter itself is fine. To take care of having to worry about the pump much. That cap comes off, and then there's a screw-on fitting that comes on there, and I can extend that with a perforated pipe and put a sponge over it, and I can get rid of that whole problem of having to worry about cleaning that too often. But that's about the only thing that's had to be done with this, and as you can see, it is growing very well, and you can see why I need to cut it back, because if it gets too top heavy there, they're just going to bend over and fall into the aquarium, and I don't really want it to do that. So this week it's this filter versus the diatom filter, and the winner of that will go up against the two-stage matin filter. And then hopefully next week I'll get to the build for the variant on the leak-proof canister filter. It actually won't be leak-proof, I don't think, because of the way I want to build it. I mean, the nice thing about the PVC, it's designed to take a lot of pressure, and it is meant, well, it will never leak. I mean, that's the beauty of them. But I wanted to show you how they mature, which is something you can't do because they're opaque. But anyway, there's a bunch of other projects. I mean, I'm getting lots of nice comments. I'm very happy about all that. And what I'll do is try and get to those as well. And also, I would like you to leave comments below for what you would like Sunday's videos to become, because there's probably only going to be about another 2 of these, and then this series is going to be done. I'm going to have to figure out another video type to fit in this slot, and I would much appreciate your input on that, so definitely leave that below. And as always, if you like this style of video, please like and or subscribe. Sorry for the short video this week. My daughter's up visiting, and I'm spending a lot of time with her, and I didn't really have as much time as I normally do for videos. But, you know, some things are a little bit more important. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and bye for now.